There comes a day when every athlete must face a life without sports. But for Cam Greathouse, that day came sooner than expected.
I felt real empty. It took a couple days to sink in, the fact that I was over.
Just 2 years after being drafted in the 8th round of the Major League Baseball draft, Greathouse was released by the Chicago Cubs.
At first I was like, they just released me. Oh, no big deal. But then a couple days later I was like, whoa, hold up. Baseball's pretty much over for me. I got to find a new path in life.
Prior to his stint in professional baseball, Greathouse was a star athlete over at Shaw High School. He excelled not only in baseball but also in football, where he was the starting quarterback for the Raiders' powerhouse program in the late 2000s.
I used to pride myself on calling myself Little Tebow back in high school. I actually wrote Tebow on the back of my practice jersey.
When being an athlete is part of your identity for so long, sometimes it's hard to give it up quickly.
I'm so competitive that I'll compete with my little brother playing, eating cereal. I'm gonna finish the bowl first.
Enter an old friend with a new idea. Greathouse could use his remaining college eligibility to try his hand at quarterback over at Fort Valley State.
Back in January, Deron Furr, a buddy of mine that played at Carver, he called me and he said, hey man, we need a quarterback down here. The coach started calling me, and then I was like, man, these guys are serious. Went down there and visit, and I was like, man, I might as well give it a shot.
Greathouse has spent this summer trying to make the most of his second chance as an athlete, sticking to a 5-day schedule of throwing and lifting.
I tell you, I took pro ball for granted, like during the off-season stuff, because I had a real good first season, and I was like, I ain't got to lift. I don't have to do any of this stuff. But them guys giving me a football chance has really it's opened me up to knowing that I can't screw up no more. I got to work out. I got to do the little things.